crafty friends, welcome to my new video. So this is a swap video. I reached out to Bethany from Your Crafty BFF to see if she wanted to do a swap, and she agreed. Woohoo! So these are all the goodies that I've made for her. I've used the ROSIE'S Studio collection Keeping Cool, and it's got to be one of my favourite collections to use. So I've had to reorder all the stuff again just so I've got it in my stash. So let's start off by my packaging. So I haven't actually made a packaging. I've bought one of these bags from Temu. I think literally it cost me 40p. I think I bought 3 of them to decorate. And then I also bought these cool sunglasses that I've just personalised with summer using some beads. I thought they would be a great little addition to the front of the bag. I've then made this tag and clipped it on the front. And then I've bought a little keychain with a ice cream on and added that as well. And then I've made some ribbon. I've personalised some ribbon for her. And I've added it in a little bow on the front. So that's my packaging. Hopefully I can fit everything inside. I'll probably have to spill out over into the box. So it's going to be one hell of a squeeze. It's going to be a game of Jenga, I think. Jenga or Tetris. So fingers crossed for me. So first thing is I've done her a sequin tub. An embellishment tub with lots of little embellishments in. I've used a wax seal on the top just to decorate it. Then inside I've put a lot of little charms and embellishment flat backs. Then throughout my project I've used some of these little starfish that I've cut out using some fuzzy foam that I bought from Hobbycraft. So I've added some of those in there as well, as they were a great addition to some of the pieces that I've made. Then here I've added some beads. I won't open it because they'll probably go everywhere. Then I've also included some pom-poms in the colours of the Keeping Cool collection. And then I've got 2 different sequin mixes that I've put together that match this collection that I've been using throughout. So that's the sequin pot I've put together for her. Then this is the next thing that I've made. It's a little flower embellishment pot. And this includes lots of those little tiny flowers that I've put together in, there's purple, blue, yellow, pink, and then I've used some of the patterned paper, and then I've done 2 different lots of the patterned paper. And then I've also made a little sleeve for it to go in. I've then also made Bethany and her daughter Reagan a little bracelet. Again, matching up the colours to the collection and adding a little starfish charm on there. I've made 2 paperclip embellishments. One is using the KS Craft butterfly die, and then this die. And here's the little starfish embellishments that I've included in the sequin pot. These are my next little embellishments I've made. I really enjoy putting these together with the little easel and the paint splatter. Sorry if you can hear the rain in the background. It's just started raining. So there's that one, and then there's that one. This is a lawn fawn die that I'd actually seen Karina use. And I asked her where she got the die from, and she sent me the link, so I had to buy it, obviously. So yeah, so I think they turn out really well. I've then put this little framed piece together on a little easel, and that she can actually stand up and display. So this is a 4 by 4 inch square that I've embellished using some mesh and some sequins. It is a sequin shaker at the back, and then used a frame, and then these are just some embellishments I got from, I think I got those from Temu, and then these are some of the puffy stickers from the collection, and then it will just stand up on her desk to display. I've then made a couple of these little craft caddies using some of the paper collections and added a little heart on that matched. I think this is a really great die as well. It comes as a memory decks card, but you have this shape to use as well. And then she can personalise them further if she wants to. I've then made this little bag, a little beach bag, using a tutorial I saw online, and I've filled it with a number of rosettes that I've made using some of the pattern paper. So there's 1, 2, 3, 5 rosettes, and then there's also some little bows that I've made as well, again using some of the papers from the collection. I've then also decorated some of the smaller rosettes by adding a wax seal. Would help if it's the right way. By adding a wax seal, a little one of those tiny flowers that I've made, and a sentiment. I've used a puffy sticker on this one, which is from another Rosie's Studio sticker pad. Then used the KS Craft die to cut out some of the crafty inspirational words. So we've got inspire, we've got happy, create, crafty, handmade, crafting, and I sweat glitter. I've then made 2 little shaker frames. I've used this making a die that I bought that was had in one of my stashes, and then I've just embellished it with a little swimmer there, and a little tiny starfish on there. Again, I think I bought those from Temu, and used the sequin mix that I've shared with her as well. I've then included 2 of these little banner flags that I've made. I've kept them quite simple, so again she can add embellishments to them if she wants to. This is some of the ephemera that came with the collection, and then I've just added some little charms on. So that one's got a little shell and a pearl, and then that one's got a little stack of beads on there. So moving on to more embellishments, I've made this collection. Again, these are one of the KS Craft dies, the little sunglasses, and again I've left them quite plain so she can embellish them herself. They are shakers as well. So there's a small and a big size. Then I've also used this bubble die, again another shaker, using some of the sequin mix that I've made for her. I love these because they've got little tiny shells in them. Then I have some of the little shell embellishments. Again, this was quite a small die, so I've added some seed beads inside instead, and they fitted perfectly in there. And then I've just added some of the ephemera and some little gems on. And she can always embellish them further if she wants to. I've also then made her a little pennant flag for using another one of the KS Craft dies, Ice Cream Parlour, and I've included a little charm dangle with a little bell on, jingling. And then I've used a little ice cream embellishment there. Again, I think that was from Temu, and added a little pom-pom on the end. I've made a couple of these little bows that she can also use on packaging or as part of a bigger embellishment. I've then also used the ruffle die to make these 3 ruffles. So there's a sun-kissed one, and I've added a little starfish charm on there. And then there's this one that's in purples with the bucket and spade. And then this one, this one's got to be my favourite out of the 3, with a little swimming costume on and a little shell charm there. And again, there's one of the pink little starfishes that I've gifted her as well. And on our list of requests on our swap, it was also to make some bag toppers. So I've made her 3 bag toppers. So this is the first one I've made. So again, this is the shaker die that I used previously, but I've actually turned it into a flat embellishment. And I bought some of this fabric netting from AliExpress, and that looked great on top of this, underneath this embellishment. So that's the one. Then I've got this one, again I used a smaller one and a star. And then, actually that's not part of that. Look at the little flamingo. Again, I've used some different netting at the back. Moving on to those other things. I've made her a set of bottle caps using some of the patterned paper from the collection. So there's, let's have a look, which ones have I got? So there's 2 of each. So we've got a ice cream one in a gold, Fern in the Sun in a lighter pink. Then we've got some flowers that are in the darker pink, and then some beach umbrellas in a white. And I love these because they're great just to add embellishments to projects when you have a little tiny space and you just don't know what to put there. So they're great for that kind of thing. So then I'm also gifting her this little ice cream tub that she can use for her sequins, her sequin mixing, and it comes with this little ice cream spoon as well. And I've just filled it with a lot of little goodies. So I've made her one of these little embellishments using a cotton reel, and I thought it turned out really pretty. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and there's a little shell on there as well. Then I've done some wire wrapping, some little word beads that she can add on to projects and dangles. So I've got sun, cool, chill, sand, beach and shell. And then I've also made her some button flat back embellishments. So I bought the We Are Memory Keepers badge maker from Vinted. And obviously I just had to use it. So I've made some of these little embellishments. I've took the pin off and now they can be stuck straight onto a project to add dimension. So I've included 4 of those. And then this here is a spool of the printed ribbon that I had on the bag that I've attached for her. So I've made this using a machine I bought from a craft fair. You can do all sorts with it, so I might have to do a little video using it soon. So they are all going to hide in there. I've also included this little starfish that I found on, I don't know whether it was Temu or AliExpress, but it's just a hard starfish. I thought it was really cute to add in the beachy theme. Then another thing we had to do as part of our swap was a memory decks card. I've never really done any memory decks cards before, so this was my first one really, and this is what I came up with. So it's a shaker. It's quite a nice thick chunky shaker, lots of different layers, and I've used a pom-pom trim around the outside, and lots of hard embellishments. Another paper collection, so I was really pleased with how that turned out, considering I'd never done one before. I think I'm going to have to do more, and I think I need to make myself one of the holders that Bethany has done on her page. So I've just bought some thick card to have a go at making one of those. So then I've also made a pen, a beaded pen again, trying to pick up the colours from the collection. I've made this holder for it. Again, I think this is one of the 𝓬𝓱𝓲𝓼 dies. So this is what I come up with. Got an ice cream bead there, and then I've included a charm again with ice creams and a starfish, and just picking out some of the colours from the collection. I've then got this little pillow box, and inside I've made a keychain. Again, picking up the same colours and using the same sort of beads. I have created this bead keychain for her, and I've included some of the little alphabet beads. It's got her name on it, Bethany, and chill with a little ice cream on. So that's that one. And then again, this was also on our list of requests. It's a little glue stopper. Again, trying to keep it to theme with some beach and seashell charms there. And my last crafty make again was part of the swap. It's a poker tool. This is the first time I've ever made a poker tool as well, but I was super excited and couldn't wait to buy all the supplies. So again, I've used the beads that I've used throughout the rest of the crafts, and then again I've tried to match up the colours. So you've got beads and shells, and a little ice cream, and then there's a little tiny charm there that says made with love. So there's the poker tool. I was really happy with how that turned out, considering it was the first one I'd ever made. So oh, and then there's also these. So this is just a packet of rolled roses as well, again to match the colours of the collection. And then store-bought items. So I bought her these cotton reels that come in different sizes that she can use. There's a pack of these word stickers. I've put a little tiny pack of those starfish, and there's a little ice cream embellishment there. I've included a face mask. Who doesn't love a little bit of a pamper on an evening? I've included 3 lots of flower embellishments, paper ones. So there's those yellow, then there's some pink, and then these are crocheted with some little gems on the top. And then there's some vacation stickers that I've included. That's also from the range. And these ones, again with the travel theme, beachy travel theme as well. So those are also from the range. And then I picked up these adhesive stickers, gems. So there's a multicoloured there, and then there's these ones with little butterflies on, like a pastel pink and purple. And then I also picked up these for her that she can use in her crafts to add a dangle charm on the packaging. Then I've put in 5 of these packs that I had, that I just packaged my pokey tool up in. They're always handy to have. And then last but not least, I've just included 3 little pieces of foam. There's that fuzzy foam that I used to cut out those starfish. There's some pink glittery foam, and then there's some peachy foam. So that's it. That's all the stuff that I'm sending over to Bethany. I hope you liked my video. Please comment down below if you actually think I'm going to fit it all in that little bag. I highly doubt I am. And I highly doubt that I'm going to actually fit it in the shoebox that I found. So fingers crossed, and let me know if you think maybe I should do a little bit of a challenge to see whether I can actually fit it in this box. So anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon for my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and happy crafting. Bye.